Okay. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Todd Rains. We've got an interesting thing going on here today. As you can see behind me, we're going to be live streaming. We are live streaming, but we've got some folks to join us from across the country. Well, actually, just down the road from me. If I don't know if Steve is there. Steve Shop is there.
Yes.
So there he is. All right. So Steve, we're live. We've just started, and I just wanted to introduce you and I for a minute as kind of the home host, if you will. So I'm Todd Rains. I'm in my shop in Allen, Texas, and Steve, you
I'm
are.
Steve Worcester. I am in my shop in Plano, Texas, just down the road from him.
Yeah, we're about. It's funny because we're in our shops, but we're about 5 miles apart. It's very nice.
And
Have
dancing
nice
to
neighbors
that
like that.
groovy music.
Yeah, that's my new intro. My wife didn't like the old music, so anyway, let's before we kind of bring in, we've got Cindy and Drozda and Joe Fleming, and hopefully Lyle is going to join here shortly. But I just wanted to show a few people that joined. David Perez, good to have you here. Aaron, good to have you here. Yeah, Steve and I had to cancel going as well. So Robert Elliott, good. Dr. Bob, good to have you here. And Grant Caller, Ohio. Michael Greenberg, Connecticut. We got people all over the place. So sorry if I miss you. East Texas, Charles, good to have you here. He was the president of the East Texas Club for a while. Our friend Roy Walker in Arlington, good to have you, Roy. Hodgepodge from Robert from Houston, I believe. And what's this? David from Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. Places I haven't been to. Nice. And we've got Rodney from Cape Town, South Africa. That's
Wow.
amazing. Excellent. I don't know what time it would be over there. I'd imagine it's got to be late at night. So Ian Coates from across the sea in UK. Good to have you here. He's a regular. So Niantic River Woodcrafting with Chris Nealon. So I wish I could be there. Yeah. So in a way, I kind of wish I could too. I'm sure Steve does as well. But it's one of those things where you have to pick and choose what you do in the business. So Tony, friend from San Antonio, thank you, Tony, for joining, and my wife Shelly, saying happy Friday to everybody. So we've got plenty more people on here. Paul from Toronto. Let's see. Ron from New Jersey, and I'm just picking a few more. Let's see. And John from St. Cloud, Minnesota. I actually drove through St. Cloud, Minnesota once. Anyway, let's see if Cindy is ready to join us, and Joe. All right, Cindy, we got you on here, and
hello
Joe
from the AAW Trade Show.
There you
Hey,
go.
everybody.
So Cindy and Joe are at the AAW Trade Show floor right now. So you want to give us a bit of a quick intro, Cindy, who you are, where you're from, and what you're doing there, and what is there?
Yeah, I'm Cindy Drozda, and I'm from Erie, Colorado, and I'm here at the AAW Trade Show. And right now, I have left my booth. You can see me walking around. There's Doug Thompson in the background, and here is Lyle Jameson in the background. And I can actually put Lyle on.
You're online.
Mike Hunter just walked behind
Hunter
you.
just walked by. Yep. Everybody is here.
Do you want me to put on the phone, Cindy?
So Lyle is on my phone.
So it's this group of people. We're doing a live stream for an hour or something. So Cindy just walked over to see Lyle. He's part of the group. Todd Rains, and he didn't come. He's in.
Sorry, I just muted Joe for a second. So we'll. Was that Steve Sinner? Maybe it was.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joe. I kind of just muted you for a quick second. We have audio issues. So.
Lyle.
All right. I take it, Cindy, that Lyle's working on getting joined up?
Yeah, and here is Mike.
Okay. Well, good. Let's
the back of Mike. There's Lyle.
Are we live?
We are live.
We are
I don't
live.
think you're in the screen. Oh, yeah, you are.
On my mic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're on my mic.
I'm on your mic.
You are.
Yeah.
Do we want to do a demo, or are we just walking around saying hi?
Just introductions right now, Lyle.
Just
So,
an introduction. We'll do
So-
your demo. You'll do your demo in a minute.
let me switch over to Joe. Joe, do you want to say hi and introduce yourself a little bit?
Hi, everybody. Joe Fleming from San Diego, California. See if I can get this in here right. Airbrushingwood.com. You guys all know that. Cindy and I are sharing a booth. So we have one big space. So I go to the left with all the product, and Cindy is over here going to the right with all her stuff.
Oh, cool.
And we had a lot of traffic. That's why we're a little bit chaotic, which is a good
I
thing for
understand.
vendors.
And you know, if you or Cindy or Lyle, you guys have customers you need to take care of, just let us know.
Yeah.
We'll pass it back to us, and we'll.
We got Stuart Batty across the hall from us here. He's
Nice.
doing a live demo
I don't have a free
right over there.
In the booth. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
See him right
him
there.
over there.
You can't.
Anyway, welcome everybody to the live stream, and appreciate you coming and spending a little bit of an afternoon with us, or morning, or whatever time it is where you are.
So, Joe, I just put up your banner about your special.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, so if you put in AAW 23 when you check out online with me, any of the starter kits, you're going to end up with these prices in this set of stuff. You see that?
Kind of hard, but yeah, there we go.
There we go. So this is the starter kit with a compressor, and these are the starter kits without a compressor. You're going to get those same prices online that I have here at the show.
You know why we're not on?
Nice. Thanks, Joe, for that.
Yep.
And
I see what you're saying. Why are we-
how's the setup going, Joe?
It's working out really nicely. Cindy and I have a nice flow between us. Her customers tend to be over on her side over here. Mine tend to be over here. We've been able to help each other out. I have a pocket full of Cindy's money because she was off setting up this thing, and she had several customers come through, so I just charged them on my account. So I'm a little richer. Thank you, Cindy. And
Nice.
no, it's
Nice to
working
have
out
a
good.
partnership like that in the booth. So, all right. And Cindy, how close are you to getting sort of set up with Lyle there, or whatever? Need another few minutes?
Trying to get Mike to set up Lyle's thing on the stream, and he doesn't seem to have the right link. He's not in the studio. He's in a studio from a practice thing we did.
Okay.
So if you could, how
Let
do
me
you
see.
get it, Mike? Text?
Oh, he has the
I'll
wrong
invite him.
link.
He has the wrong link. He's
All right,
not
hang
in
on.
this
Hang on.
studio.
Hang on.
I can send it to him private.
At LyleJameson.com.
Why?
All right.
I can. Oh, he's not in. So
Yeah. So I just sent Mike at LyleJameson.com an email with the invite link. So let me just while they're trying to get that set up, I'm just going to quickly say a couple of things with my banner. So I have a Father's Day sale going on right now at woodturningtoolstore.com. Hopefully I spelled that right. I did, yeah. So click on the special deals menu on the website, and let's see, how did I do that before? I think I did this and that and that. So up here in the top corner, you can't really see that, but I'm just going to click on there, that menu item there. And that takes you all the special deals. Treat Dad to a Father's Day. So there's all kinds of special pricing and stuff I can hear. So go and check that out. I didn't quite hear that, Shelley. So anyway, that's my website. If you want to take a look at that and see if there's anything you care to look at there. I'll take
Yeah,
that
so
off the air.
Todd, while Lyle is getting his link set up, I could go over to John Jordan's booth and talk with Vicky.
Oh, okay.
Shall I
Sure.
do that?
Yeah, why don't you? I'll talk with Steve for a second while you get that set, and I'll
Okay.
look for you guys to be live in a minute.
Vicky
so
is just over here down the street from Lyle.
Yep. Steve, did you want to announce anything you got going on this weekend?
And here is Vicky.
All right, let's give it a second, Cindy. 1 second. 1 second, Cindy. All right.
You guys are
Steve,
not on the live just yet. Just giving you a little warning.
I'm just going to mute Cindy for a second. Steve, sorry, go ahead. This live stuff is live, so up to you. Oh, you're not got no sound out of Steve now. I got it here. There,
I got muted.
You're unmuted. Yeah.
I'm unmuted. So we're having $5 shipping. Can you hear me?
Yep. Good to go.
We're doing $5 shipping. All orders shipped for $5, regardless of how big it is. And
Nice.
that is through when's Father's Day? I forgot there was even a Father's Day.
It's the 18th, Sunday the 18th, I believe.
No, we don't want to do it that long. Through next weekend.
Yeah, I get you. Shipping costs money, man. So that's great. So, and turnerwood.com, obviously, where you go for all your sanding and abrasive needs, and a few other little goodies that Steve carries. Good. So, Cindy, I guess if you're set, we can get you up on there with.
I'm not quite set because I'm flailing here, but give me just a second.
No worries. We'll wait for you. And in the meantime, so this is the 37th. Heads in the way. I think it's 37th annual AAW Symposium. It's in Louisville, Kentucky, which for me would have been about a 17-hour drive.
Okay.
Oh, you're all set?
Here is Vicky and Dan.
All right. Good to go.
Hey, guys.
So say hello, guys.
Can I say something? Okay. Guys, I want to say how much I appreciated the support you guys have given me through Liz and John. We're still going to be in business with lots and lots of tools here to sell. We have connected with Dan, our dear, dear friend, who I adore, and he has done an excellent job of manufacturing John's tools, and so he's agreed to continue this on, and so we are in business, and we love to have you guys.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is awesome. And you can see a bunch of John's pieces behind us here. You can also see that my phone is having autofocus problems.
No worries.
Let me switch cameras and I can give you a better view of Vicky's booth, but it will take me off of things. She's got all of John's tools here. John Jordan wood turning.
Well, that's great that Vicky, you found somebody like Dan to help keep the tool line going. So that's fantastic news.
Yeah. Vicky would like to say something.
I just wanted to also mention that Daniel is a wood turner, and he does do hollow vessels, and so they still will be made by a man who actually uses the tools.
Yep.
Good deal.
Great news, Dan. Daniel, sorry.
And I can, if you want to take me or Vicky out of the stream.
All right, there you go, Cindy.
I'm going to put a better camera on them. Okay.
There you go.
Now we've got something that's got focus.
So now you can see our lovely bugs.
And you can see John's pieces over here. Do you have any stories to tell us about these?
Those are two of those are Daniel's over there, and another one is another friend's.
Okay.
And then these John's here. These are pieces that are in my home.
don't you have an exhibit, Vicki,
We
here
do.
at the?
We have a beautiful exhibit, and that's also pieces that are in my home. It's pieces that I live with.
That are
Yeah.
John.
Cindy, Vicky, I saw some of the pieces on the virtual AAW. They did a little walking tour and showed a few of those pieces in the gallery there. And then also I saw the article in the AAW Journal magazine, John Jordan Memorial article. So
Speaking of the article in AAW Journal, so many people quoted his "Life's too short to turn crappy wood," which is not exactly the quote.
And
but
here
anyway,
it is.
We will have access to those T-shirts if anybody's interested in the T-shirts.
Oh, that's that is a classic saying from John, and
It's attributed
cool.
to him, even if he didn't say it.
Well,
Yeah.
it's the cleaner version.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I want the other version.
You can't say that on a T-shirt, Steve. It's illegal.
You could say anything on a T-shirt.
That's true, you can.
Yeah, you can. Well,
They
good.
put
It's
it up, not on John's behalf.
Well, it's great to have you here, Vicki. We're
Absolutely.
I
really
am so thrilled to be here.
so happy to have you.
Thank you for coming to visit. You guys have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah, and you
Will
too.
do. And we got
So I'm going to put me back on here and say goodbye and thank you, Vicki, for being with us.
thanks, Vicky. Thanks for being on, and good luck over
Thanks.
the weekend.
Okay, and if
right.
you'd like to see more of the trade show, I can always show you. There's John's booth behind me. We'll do.
Yeah.
What are we going to do? There it is.
See,
Looking just like
What's
it
up?
used to.
we've got Lyle back on. Finally, I think made it on. So Lyle, good to have you. If you want to make your way back to your booth, Cindy, or whatever you want to set up for
Okay,
next.
I'm at Lyle's booth right at the moment.
Oh, okay. Well, there's Lyle. Lyle, good to have you here. Can you hear us okay?
Hello, everybody. See if I can
Gotcha.
get your
Perfect.
volume up here so I can hear you.
Yep. Okay.
100%.
Testing 1, 2, 3. We hear you good and clear, so that's great news. See you nice as well. So you got set up for your booth. You're in a double-sized booth again, right?
Mike, where did Mike go?
I don't know. Lyle, can you hear us okay?
I can't hear this. Can you stay by and tell me what they're
I
saying?
can't hear.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
It's not funny, darn it.
Yeah, that's the thing. You need earbuds or something.
This is as loud as it'll go. It's 100%.
Okay, I'm sorry. Did you have a question for Lyle?
Yeah.
No, he
can you
can't hear
at all?
us. This is what he was saying.
Okay, we don't have
Yeah, I
good
know.
speakers for me to hear, and I can't use a camera
You tell
to
him?
get over to my lathe. So if anybody has any questions, maybe I don't know. Mike can hear it.
Hey, so Lyle, I can film you doing your demo if you want.
Yeah.
That would
why
be
don't we do
great
that?
because
Get
Mike can't
Cindy
use
to-
his camera.
So why don't
She's
we
right
take
behind
that
you.
one out
Oh,
of the stream?
There you are.
You want to turn
I
your camera
will-
around?
Put Cindy on.
Cindy, you got to turn your camera
Todd.
around. Yep. All right, there we go.
Hey, now we got her. Okay.
Yep.
You can be in the stream and do your demo, and I'm the camera.
Okay, and the microphone is coming from here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we got you. It's a little bit of an echo, but it's not bad.
All right. We are live, right? If we can get a little bit closer in here, that we can see that I have a hollowing system, and the hollowing system is easy to use, and all we need is fingertip control. I'll turn the lathe on and make some shavings fly here just for fun. You know, the two misconceptions of doing hollow forms is that it takes a long time to learn how to do it, and it's going to be hard work. And now with the captured system, you can see just my fingertips working. Mike, if you can move your head, I can see the screen. Thank you. So it's very easy to use, and very efficient, very safe. There's no moving parts. We have a solid bar that's captured in a backrest here. Nice picture, Cindy. Thank you. And we have a laser measuring system on it. Okay.
Yeah, you're good, Lyle. Oh,
So-
right. I'm going to have to turn my mic or my speaker off. Where would you like me to go, Lyle?
Well, we can stay there for a second. The other thing that I sell a lot of and that we're working with is my signature bowl gouge. And that's made by Doug Thompson under my specifications for me. And it's got a 60-degree bevel and a swept back wing and a parabolic flute. Bottom line on the bowl gouge is its versatility. I can do so many things with one tool that it takes other kinds of grinds and bowl gouges to do different things where I can do a lot of it with all one tool. But so this is my signature bowl gouge.
You going to do some more turning for us?
Okay. Can you come over here
Sure.
and look inside? Okay. So now we're seeing inside the hollow form. And with my just fingertips on here, we can hollow away. And it's just effortless. A 10-year-old kid can do this. Again, the misconceptions is that it's not going to take a long time to learn how to do it, and it's going to be very easy on our bodies. So, Cindy, thank you, and Todd for putting all this up and working with all the technology and making this live for our people on YouTube. And
We've got a question for you, Lyle.
okay.
What system you're demonstrating? Can it be easily moved from a mini lathe to a Powermatic 3520?
Okay, you want to do your hollowing on the bigger lathe. The mini lathe will have a smaller spindle and bearings that aren't really good for doing much hollowing. If you want to use both lathes, the backrest, the captured support part, is lathe specific. One backrest will not fit both a tall lathe and a small lathe. So you need to have two backrests if you want to use it for both lathes, but I wouldn't recommend that anyway. Use the larger lathe for hollowing. That's gonna make it a lot more versatile. The limits of the small lathe for hollowing, and you'd have to do, if you're doing little Christmas ornaments, lidded boxes, things like that would be fine. But most of the time, your hollowing should want to be used on a bigger lathe.
Good stuff. Is that Joe? Sorry, Joe, you had some noise there. Thanks, Lyle, very much for the little short demo. And I posted that question up. If anybody else out in the audience has questions, please put them in the comments, and we'll put them up and get people to ask our folks to answer them. So there you go. I don't know, Cindy, if you can read that to Lyle.
Yep, I'm here.
Lyle, I think your deep hollow and cutter is
I'm just outside the instant gallery. I can.
the holder and its cutter is just supreme. Comment from Dr.
Hang on,
Lyle.
Joe.
With a hot mic.
Thank you for the feedback.
And then a follow-up question from Aaron on the backrest idea.
Aaron says, understood about the backrest. I'm coming in over Lyle's side. The big plates in storage and the mini is up and running.
I don't understand.
So he wants to use his
Comment.
system on his mini while his big lathe is in storage.
Okay.
What can he do?
Well, lots of questions here. I don't know if we can go back and forth because I'm having a hard time hearing with all the background noise. But for a mini lathe, you need to have a short post so that the boring bar is on the center line to cut. And this won't fit on the big lathe. So you can use 2 backrests, one for the small lathe, one for the big lathe, and you'd be good to go to transfer the tools back and forth as long as you have 2 backrest supports. There is another, well, there's a number of ways to do it. I guess the best, I have too many questions and not enough answers here. The best way is to give me a call, give me an email. I'll be home Tuesday from the show, so give me an email and we'll address it one-on-one, and I'll give you some tips on how to do that.
Good stuff. Well, thank you very much, Lyle. That's great. So, Cindy, we're gonna put Joe up. I
Okay,
think Joe's
this is
got
CD
something to show
here.
us.
I am going to get me back on, and we'll say
Oh, okay.
goodbye to Lyle for a second.
Sure. Where are you at? You're out there. Can you?
Are you ready for me?
There you go. Not quite, Joe. 1 second. So, Cindy, did you want to follow up? Did you have a last thing? We're going to move on to Joe. He's got something to show us.
Okay, well, here's me again, and I'm just going to say goodbye to Lyle. And Anthony wants to see Stuart Batty's booth. All right, I'll head over there while you talk with Joe.
Sounds good. All right. Joe, there you go, my friend. Sorry for the wait, and
Oh, no
thanks
problem.
for getting that set up.
Let's see if that makes the camera better. I am in the instant gallery, and what I'm going to do is turn the camera around and show you what we've got here. So this is all the bowls that they collect.
Empty bowls.
Oh, yeah. Very cool.
Down there are the canisters they use for the, what do you call them? For the beads for the kids.
Oh,
Beads of courage.
Here are all the instant gallery entries. The room is quite large, and there's quite a lot here. This is actually my first venture in here. I'm just going to wander a little bit so you can see some things.
Yeah, please.
A wide variety of things going on in here. Lots of different work. Like I said, my first foray here. Wow, here's a big
like
nested set. Andy Cole, yep.
Yeah, I called it.
What else do we got here? Here's some work. Some segmented work.
Segmenting.
Some hollow forms. Oh, this piece here is interesting. Oh, Harvey Fine. This is all his work here.
Yeah.
Walk down the aisle here a little bit. Alan Leland has made making these awesome stools for years and years. Those look familiar. Steve Miller. I don't know Steve. You know, I met him yesterday, actually.
Awesome.
So I met him once.
Awesome work.
Nice little hollow forms. These are Michael Sauter. Here's some interesting pyrography here. Who are these? These are Daniel Levitt.
There's such a wide range of stuff there. It's nice.
A wide
Nice
range
to
of
see.
things. And I'm kind of on the back side over here. Now here's a piece that everybody should recognize. That looks like Christian Bouchard a little bit. This is Melissa Engler and Graham Priddle right here.
Right.
Here's Andy Chen's piece. He's showed this in the showcase. So this is the piece.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's no liver than when he shows it online, but
It
in
is an
person,
amazing
it's
piece out of Corey.
spectacular.
We're talking about it. Yeah.
In person, this is spectacular. So this is all Andy's work here. Nice job, Andy, if you're online.
Good job, Andy.
Chad Ames, Jeremy Taylor, Chad Ames. This is interesting work. This is Ashley Glenron. Well, I like this piece. It looks like it might be sandblasted. Go around the other side over here. Oh, this is kind of interesting.
I'm wondering if
Michael Anderson.
That's Ron
Do you think
Gerton.
anybody
Is
sent
what it
stuff
looks like.
there and didn't attend in person? I don't think so.
Not Ron.
No.
Right.
Rick Cannon. I don't know that I've
Oh, yeah.
seen Ron
Yeah.
here yet. He may be, but I haven't seen him if he's here. Now here's some super large pieces. Who are these?
Rick Cannon I met last year at Chattanooga. So
Dennis Paulus. Oh, Dennis.
Dennis. Oh yeah, I met him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This
Got a
is
loud voice, doesn't he? Booming voice.
this is 3
Nice guy.
feet across, this bowl.
He's a great guy though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mary Werner, some interesting hollow forms.
Oh, very
Oh,
nice.
this is Kaylee Bosch doing her pipe thing.
Ah,
Now, I've always thought
is it
these were
still
large. So
Kylie
this
Bosch?
is still Kylie Bosch.
What's
It'll
that?
be. I know.
Yeah, that's a
no,
good
Kylie.
question. I
her last
actually
name,
haven't
though.
asked that question, but that's what her tag says. So this
Yeah,
piece here
I'm sure it is.
is about 2 feet long. These things here are about 3 inches tall, 4 inches tall. Very cool.
Interesting forms for sure.
Yeah.
Bob Rocky.
Joe froze. Oh, there we go. I think
Oh,
he's losing
instant.
Wi-Fi
They're
signal.
doing the instant gallery critique. I'm going to stay away from those guys. Who's doing it? I can't see who it is.
So, Joe, do you have
Oh.
do you have a piece of yours in there?
I do not.
Ah, you should have put that carrot piece. I think you gave that away at Vendor Showcase.
I gave that away, yeah,
Spring.
in the auction. Oh,
Yeah,
this is
that was
Keith Gotzel's
that
pieces
Yeah.
where he puts a block of wood through the piece. I
Yeah.
think he's
Yeah,
demonstrating that here.
He had some pictures of how he does that on Facebook.
Yeah, he did. Very cool.
Oh, I'll have to
This
look
is
that up.
Kurt Theobald's piece. So this is one of his jewelry boxes. So the top has turning in it. The rest is assembled. So the top of these little boxes are all turned.
Yeah, very nice.
This is one of our international people. This is Mariko Colai, I think it's pronounced.
Mauricio.
Mauricio.
Thank you. You know, I don't.
Yeah, I heard he's from Uruguay. Yeah.
Yeah, Jason Breach,
Oh, Jason Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
out of control technical work there. Kirk DeHeer, nice. These are probably threaded boxes, I would guess. Now check this thing out. No doubt of who that is. But
Yeah.
this is his normal size work. Check how big that thing out. That's 3 feet across. I don't know if that's one
Oh,
piece
yeah.
or not.
Derek Weidman.
I would guess that it probably, oh, it looks like it's 2 pieces. If I can sneak my eye in there, it's still ridiculous. He's crazy.
Yeah.
Scares the hell out of me.
He did a benefit for a animal shelter, and I bought a piece. A cat is gorgeous. He just thinks different than everybody else. That's for
He
sure.
absolutely does. This is Phil Iron's work here.
Ah, good stuff.
This is Roberto Ferrer. This is cool. That's Roberto. That's a wall hanging.
Yeah.
It's very thin. It's maybe the thickest spot is maybe 3/4 of an inch thick. I think he demonstrated this on the Worldwide Symposium, not this past one, but the one before, if I recall correctly.
Yeah,
And this
okay.
this is cool too. Look at the wave pattern he accomplished in here, and it flows. So I don't know if that was turned flat and then somehow caused to bend, or if he just carved it that way. Hard to tell. It looks like it was turned.
Yeah.
So somehow he dried it or something to cause it to warp. So nice demonstrator work there.
Joe,
Yeah.
I think that Roberto does something like rose engine work with a rosette.
Oh,
and a
maybe
carving
that's it.
Tool on the lathe, and that's
That
how he
ma-
gets those asymmetric.
You know what? You're right. You're right. I remember that now. This
Very
is
cool.
all the giveaways that people are doing for the silent auction. So some turned work. Here's some work. This is Helen Bailey doing, it looks like a finished piece. These are rotation pieces that she was demonstrating. Bunch of parts and pieces
Yeah, I'm
from
hoping
folks.
to, actually, she's demonstrating right now. You know, we timed this at the last rotation of the day, and I bought a ticket to the virtual part of the symposium, and so I'll have to catch that replay.
Hey, Joe,
Yeah.
while you're over there, maybe you could go to the auction and show everybody the piece I have in the auction.
Oh, I'll do that.
And anytime you want, I'm over at Stu Batty's booth, and I can show you what he's got today.
All right. Yeah. So, Joe, you want to make
Here's the
that
out of
trip? We'll
control
switch
man
over to
himself.
Cindy. There he is. Yeah. Good stuff. Cindy, are you ready for Show and Stewart's booth?
I'm ready.
All right. There we go. Joe, we're going to move over to Cindy for a minute. I'll put you on
All right.
mute for now, okay? All right, Cindy, you're up.
This is Stuart Batty's booth. He's got a full end cap, and he's doing a demo right now over here with a PA system and everything. And here's the stuff he has for sale. Everybody who likes his platforms is going to really be excited to see. Handles, parting tools and skews, angle gauges, and platforms.
I got platforms back. Good stuff.
Got platforms, yes. They have a stainless plate on top, a little bit better and smoother
Oh, that's different.
pivoting mechanism, and it's a little bit narrower base. So they're slightly improved, but they're basically the same great stuff.
So is he going to start selling those online? Because his online doesn't show those platforms.
You know what? He got these done just minutes before leaving for the AAW Symposium. So we can look for these to be online. We can look for them to be on my website as well. And
very cool.
Here I am once again. So yeah, we can look for Stu to have his platforms and angle gauges and things ready to sell. He promised as soon as the symposium's over. So,
very cool.
Yeah, look for it.
Yeah. How do you order his stuff? Anthony's asking. So we'll find out hopefully after the symposium. So.
Yeah, we'll find out. You can email me and I will be able to tell you, or get a hold of Stu.
Yeah. And is he still turning over there?
He is. I'm going to go walk
Cindy,
over
you're gonna.
there.
Yeah. So Cindy, are you going to be selling his platforms?
Yes, I am.
There you go.
We're going over to his demo here.
Yeah, kind of get a little shot of what he's doing, so people are asking in the chat.
This is really big time stuff. He's the star demonstrator of the trade show here. Check it out. I'm going to back way up and show you look at that structure he has there.
Yeah, he went all out.
Oh man.
Oh, he's even got chairs for the audience. Well done.
He's got chairs for the audience. He's got 2 monitors above him. He's got a digital whiteboard behind him. I don't know how he does that technology. He's making a big pile of chips. Pretty good.
And directly, still get the spiral though. See if we can do it without the spiral.
He's busy, or we would try to get him.
So I'm going to put a little more pressure on the bevel. It means I'm rubbing the bevel. A little pressure off the bevel. So I'm going to use my thumb a little bit more.
Very cool. That is a nice setup.
Just get a little bit less.
Light, you got speakers. Like you're at a rock concert.
Yeah. He's definitely the loudest demonstrator in the trade show.
Yeah.
There he is. Oh, now he just raised his head.
Hey, Stuart.
Hello, everybody. I don't have any followers.
Here's Stu.
Hi, Cindy.
What are you doing for us today?
I'm showing this new laminated gouge. Do you want to see me use it?
We would like to take a close look at it, and then we do.
Laminated gouge. It's elliptical outside flute. It's a pre-production. It's not production yet. So it's got the biggest flute of any gouge in history. And it's the same thickness all the way around, and it's 2 different steels bonded together. And then we have a titanium washer between, and it'll be replaceable tip later. And then if we do a big cut,
we're going to look at what he's doing here. If I don't trip over everything.
So I'm going to just show you how big a cut we can take with the gouge directly to a finished surface.
You're right in firing line, Cindy. Well done. That's a
Wow.
huge
That doesn't
gouge.
get old, does it?
So check this out. This is my hand for scale. The size of those chips.
The 3/4 inch
just
chips
like
for sure.
Grace Mike Mahoney.
Ah.
Now we're going to call this the new Mahoney Slayer. Well, he's
Okay.
honorary member. But last year I've had this gouge. All I had last year was wimpy little gouge. It was 3/4 inch. I just had, I'm sure I even put it. I had a small, oh, there it is. That's what I raised Mike with last year. You can see it's much
That is massive.
heavier. Bigger flute.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Chance,
Does
huh?
that chance more leverage too?
Okay.
Right. So
Well,
let's use it
thank
on
you,
the whole.
Stu.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you, Stu.
So we know it will.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for your patience and getting in the way. So, well done. All right. Let's see. Is Joe?
All right,
Joe,
I
are you
am.
ready over there?
I am.
All right.
I am
so,
in the
Cindy,
John
we're going
and
over
Vicky.
to Joe. Sorry, go
Say
ahead, Joe.
when. Okay, I'm in
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
John and Vicky Jordan family vessels. So these are only the ones that belong to the Jordan family. So John and Vicky and their kids. So I'm just going to scan through here briefly just so you can see. So these are vessels that sometimes end up in his slideware, but you've never seen them in person because they belong to the Jordans. So
Nice. I like
the
that
older
whiteboard.
work when he was doing jars. Something you wouldn't think of a John
Oh,
Jordan.
he does turn a bowl.
He does turn a bowl. Look at
I
that
didn't know he
sucker.
turned a bowl. I'm just kidding.
That is about 2 feet across. That is about
Yeah.
3 inches across.
Nice.
It's got a
Beautiful
great
work.
shape to it too.
Did he
Yeah.
really make that? What is this? Beaded hollow form.
Wendy Ellsworth. Did she do the beating?
I'm trying to read the tag real quick. It doesn't say, but maybe. Pretty doggone cool. Here's a couple of his teapots.
I
Little
like that
older
little one.
vessels there.
The spout
Look
is
at that
very
guy.
cool.
Very
Look, one
cool.
of those is
Yeah.
little, the other one's short and stout.
Yeah. Some hollows
What
here.
comes next, Steve?
Another bowl. Looks like milk paint. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Classic Jordans. Now, I'm going into
Yeah.
the live auction room. So it turns out I'm going to walk around this thing in clockwise. So here's
So that's
Art Leisman.
Art Leisman,
Here,
yeah.
Kurt.
Yeah.
These are Mark's
Mark
Safari.
Sperry.
Here's Kurt's piece. I bid
I like
on about 8 of these. I was the first bidder on many.
Yeah,
Definitely
me too.
Dale Larson. This is a Dale Larson Bill Lucci collaboration.
His bowls are
Donna,
phenomenal.
Jacob
Yeah.
Westblog. Check this thing out. This is a Michael Keys box. It is.
Oh,
I can't
yeah, I like
find the
this stuff.
divide in there, and somebody just showed it to me, and now I can't see it again. Very cool. This is Holland Van Gors, Dixie, Ulf Jansen, John Underhill, Mark Dreyer, Steve Sinner, Andy Wolf. She's doing glass work now, so that's glass.
Yep.
Hans
Yeah.
Westflog and Jason Breach. Vivian Grandolier,
That's
John
wait,
Jordan,
really?
Awesome. Yeah.
Gregory Gallegos. Did I pronounce that right? It's Mike
yeah,
Jakowski. Mike Jakowski and his sister Georgine. She does all the biography work
Wait.
on there.
I thought
Kip
it was his wife.
Christensen. It is not. His wife is a jeweler.
Oh, okay.
This is Harvey Fine, John Sauer, J. Paul Fennell, Andy Cole. So underwhelming after what we saw over there, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. It's like, that's boring.
Yeah. Dewey Garrett,
Yeah.
Mauricio.
Hard to fit those pieces, in
Yeah.
your household.
Diana Friend, Michael Gibson,
That was
Jim
cool.
Christiansen. Bob Roachke, Elizabeth Weber. Oh, look at the fine carving work she did there, or
Yeah.
detail work. It's probably pyrography. Guess who? Mike Mahoney.
Mahoney.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost out on
Right.
those two.
Yeah.
Jack Vesery. Gold on the inside and peacock feathers on the
Just
outside.
Oh, peacock.
Rebecca
Nice.
DeGroot, classic. Barbara Dill.
Yeah.
This is a Cynthia Gibson and Ben Foe.
Info.
This is also this is Joey Richardson and Ben Foe. This is Malcolm Zander, and last on the tour is Cindy's piece.
Cindy.
I only saw this with my
Nice.
fingers because she let me carry the box over here, but I actually hadn't seen the piece till just now.
Last but not least.
Last but not
Yeah.
least.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's
There you go.
that's the auction. This over here, I won't.
Perfect.
This is larger area, so I won't spend much time here. This is the pop auction parts, I believe. What's the sign say?
Perfect. And
Form and
that auction
content.
is
No, this.
going tonight, right? I think it's
Yeah.
already on, and it ends tonight very shortly, if not already.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, good stuff.
all right, that'll be it.
Cindy, did you have something to share?
I've got Robin Jacobson here in the Niles Bottle Stoppers booth, and Robin is busy selling stuff. That's why she came here.
Yeah.
We wish Carl was around, but he doesn't have weird hair this year, so you'd probably just be disappointed. These guys have some cool stuff. Look at what you can do with that joiner pendant jig.
Yeah.
And I have to say, this is my favorite. This little duck here. Let me lift it up to show you. It's a multi-axis. It's done on that joiner off-center jig.
Yeah, those are very cool.
Yeah, there was a guy in our club that was showing that, Todd, how to do the
John
ducks.
Solberg.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. Yeah.
And of course, they've got bottle stoppers.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite thing. Oh, and here's
Wait,
another thing.
what about pizza cutters?
Oh, you bet they're coming. They're coming. So they've got these threaded rings for making a box or an urn with brass threads. And
Nice.
I actually love this. And I'm planning, except that I've only got one hand here and I'm not doing very well. Robin, would you like to demo one of these for us? Undo it and show us what it is? You got time?
Yeah. Now what did you?
Here's Robin.
Hi, Robin.
Hi, Robin.
Okay. What do we got here?
You just
Go ahead, you're live.
Oh, okay. You just do a recess and epoxy the rings in, and it's that easy.
And you get threads.
Yep, that's a 2.5. This is the 1.5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Easy peasy. We didn't bring the 3.5 because it's for larger urns.
I'm gonna use these in my next online demo.
Very nice. Yeah, they're really nice.
I think it's a cool thing.
Yeah.
3 sizes.
3 sizes.
Yeah, what else have you got? Oh, Steve wants this.
Yes, this is one of my favorite things ever.
Pizza cutter.
Yeah.
Large
I
size.
love this.
How do we get rid of this?
And the stand. What's
Super
that all
easy to make. We have a video on how to make it. Really, really easy.
Yeah,
about? Wow.
he did a video on it.
Wow. Thank you, Robin.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the man. And here's the woman. What have you got to say for yourself, Carl?
I mean, it wasn't me. I wasn't there.
Your hair is way too plain.
I know. I just had to get the shaving done.
Tisk, tisk.
We are having a great time. If you're in the area, stop by. Come on in.
Robin, you've got a big fan from the UK
Uh-oh.
on the stream here.
Jamie Page.
I'll bet it is. JP Woodwork.
Oh, it is,
That's
Jamie.
Yay.
Jamie couldn't make it. Glenn's here.
Yeah,
So he's
Glenn's
taking
here.
over.
Oh, good. Okay. Oh, so So Jamie likes your hair, but he must not be watching because there's nothing really so special about that. So I don't know what the fuss is all about.
I don't know either, but they can't let it go.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
All right. Great job. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Robin. We'll carry on. And Steve, do you have anything you want to
I'm back on.
show us or talk about? We're down to maybe the last 10 minutes of the show. So
I do not. Other than doing, I have a video coming up that I'm going to be doing a pizza cutter. So I have half of it filmed, and I'm filming the other half in the next couple of weeks. And then I'm going to do a 3D printed stand is what I'm working on for the pizza cutter. And then when I do, I'll release those into public domain so anybody with a 3D printer can do it. I also actually on Thingiverse, I have a whole bunch of my designs. The hand sander is on there for personal use, as well as vacuum chucks for 1 1/4 by 8. So nice. If you have a 3D printer, that'll work out well for you.
Yeah, good stuff. I'm just
that's all I got. What else is on this trade show floor?
Anybody want to see a booth in the trade show? I can show you.
All right, let's do that. There you go.
Walk
Cindy,
around.
you're up.
What's that thing?
Okay. So who wants to see what?
Hey, go say hi to the Bosches.
Okay, Bosch is coming up.
Go say hi to the Bosches for us.
And maybe, I don't know if Brent is there.
Brent is here. Yep. And here is the Bosch family. We have Trent, and we have a bunch of cool tools of theirs. And we have Kylie, Sari.
Hello, everybody.
I don't know where the other ones are. Probably not here. Are you Sienna?
No.
Oh.
Sienna's still
No.
Okay. I didn't think so, but I just.
And so is Traden.
Traden is not there either.
Yeah.
So they've got tools, they've got hollowing stuff, hollowing systems, and something kind of cool that I think is kind of cool. Oh, they also have Doug Schneider. They're 3D printing.
There's
jaws.
Ron Gurton right there.
Chuck Jaws. Oh. Ron Gurton. 3D printing these jaws, and it's a gauge for you to tell how good your tenon is. Some of us don't want to know. Oh, odd knot. Yes, you'd like to see odd knot. I want to also show you the Theobald's. Carlin Theobald does artwork, and she's got some things. These are, some of them are paper art, and some are 3D printed. The paper art things are selling like crazy. There were 4 or 5 of them here earlier. I don't see Carlin. Oh, there she is. So the Theobald ladies are watching the Starbond booth. Starbond usually does CA glue, but they're branching out and they're starting to do inlay stuff. And here we have Marina Theobald.
Hello. Good to see you again.
God, look at how much she's. I haven't seen her in years.
Yeah.
Don't embarrass her now, guys. And she is giving out samples of Starbond's new product line of inlay materials, gemstones, and things like that. And over on the other end of the table, we have Carlin behind a book. That really is Carlin, but you can't tell. And now, where is Odd Knot? Oh, here's Steve Sinner over here. Where is Odd Knot? I don't know. There's somebody waving at me from over there. forgot. I think he's over this way. Oh, if you all want some entertainment, we're going to find Scott Grove. He's always good for some clowning around.
Oh, is Alan going to be in this booth?
Yes, Alan is supposed to be in his booth. I don't know if Alan is there at the moment. Yes, Alan is here, Lauren is here, and Scott is here. And we can't have a live
You got a
stream
magician.
without
What is
having
that
these
magician
guys.
doing? Turn around, Cindy. Turn around.
Whoa.
I saw it moving. I didn't see the string before. That was cool.
Is it? What is that you're doing?
It's called a levy wand. Although I guess there's probably some good transfer. You want to build up your muscles in other ways. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's an exercise machine?
No, I think it's a fun machine. It is.
It's a fun machine.
Okay, here is Nancy
Hey, Nancy.
Napersky. Oh, good. Thank you. I wasn't going to murder that name.
That's okay.
And she is Scott's wife. And there's Scott with his head under the magnifiers. And do something funny, Scott. We're counting on you.
Inlay with lasers.
Nice.
Inlay with lasers.
Good stuff.
Yeah, and we'll go find if I can. Oh, there's Odd Knot, and then I know where Steve Sinner is.
Say hi to
Still got
Lauren and
time.
Alan.
Here
hey, Lauren.
is
Hey, Alan.
Lauren. And there's Alan with his head in the technology as always.
Yeah. Well done.
Oh, check this out. Whoa. It's variegated metal leaf.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I like variegated metal leaf. So this is one of the things that Scott and Nancy have in their booth is metal leaf and opals and things, which I love. And we're going to go over to find Steve Sinner. Odd Knot is next. And here's what Alan is all about right now, lasers. He's got this laser machine here. And I think he just cut a recess and cut how a veneer piece to go in it. Can we do a close-up of that?
Well, this is just an example of cutting some hearts. So we use the laser to cut the pocket, and then out of material that is power shell, a mother of pearl, or abalone shell rather. It has an adhesive back end that fits into the pocket that had been cut.
Scott's doing one right now.
Yeah. He's placing the piece.
You want to see one?
Yeah, we want to see one. Up close, please. Oops. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, folks. Sorry.
Uh-oh. Get a little seasick.
Falling.
There we go.
Get out the Dramamine.
There
That's
you
what
go.
he's got. He's doing this fancy thing here out of inlay, and I think it's CA glue.
Yeah, CA glue, mother
You
pearl.
got an empty pocket
Mother pearl.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, there we are. Empty pocket.
Those are cool.
Yeah, where's the piece that goes in there? Can you show us one of those?
It's right here.
Oh, you've cut them out with laser. I thought it was crushed
Yeah.
mother of pearl.
Oh, the laser cuts them
Yeah, the
out.
laser cuts them out.
It cuts the
Nice.
pocket and it cuts the inlay. Okay, thanks, guys.
Easy inlay makes inlay easy.
Yay,
With
you
the
hear
help
that
of
slogan?
If you'd like to see what it looks like on the computer.
Okay, here's
No.
what it looks like on the computer. No, they said, no, they don't want to see
Okay.
that, Alan, sorry.
No, that was just me.
We place it.
I'm
place
goofing.
here, and if we go to process it, click on process here, and I switch to another camera, you can actually see it run.
And that's what's happening in here.
Not really. I mean, clowning has some.
That's what's
Nice.
happening in there. That's a laser, X tool, and Alan is a wizard with those things.
I've been
So,
whizzing for years.
There he is. He's a wizard. That's what he is. Okay, and now we have Odd Knot. This is Douglas and Bob. And they've got a lot of new stuff. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here, but you have something very new.
That would be.
Right up my alley, a vacuum-assisted jam chuck.
You just did a video on this. It was ironic. So how this little sucker works, instead of it being just a faceplate, basically you still put a piece of wood on there, and it's held on there with screws behind. Here it is. Screws holding a piece of wood on, big deal. But instead of having to put glue or hot glue or what do you call it, silicone, you just put this little seal that comes on and off. It's replaceable. Once that's all together, you have whatever you want to do, a jam chuck. Turn this down to whatever shape and size and use it. But when you're done, before you take off the wood, there's 3 extra holes on the bottom of the chuck. Think of it as like a drill guide. So all you have to do is drill 3 holes, take off the piece of wood and put a new one on. But here's the good part. When you bring that piece of wood back off the shelf, you just put these pins in these holes, and the 3 holes that you drilled in the wood line back up, and you can literally put this piece of wood back on center on the jam chuck. So here's the jam chuck, but here's the vacuum. Oh, by the way, the bearing is built in. So the vacuum happens here. You just have to drill a hole down the center of your piece of wood.
And that's the frugal vacuum chuck method of doing a bearing. Instead of having the bearing in the
So what she's talking about,
wheel, they have this tube going through the headstock.
So instead of
Okay, here we are.
expensive outboard connection, you stick this tube through the headstock, and you simply plug the 2 quick connects together, and you screw it on. And now that it's screwed on, this spins, and the tube doesn't because of the bearing.
Right. So that's that is Bob's invention, isn't it?
Here's the bearing.
The bearing
Bob,
thing.
Bob unretired and came back into business. If you'll pull the camera out here, he's got a new line of vacuum pumps.
Oh, Bob is the vacuum pump guy. If you want a frugal vacuum pump, talk to Bob.
I got one.
Are but on top of the plastic PVC. For the vacuum chuck connoisseur, I've gone 100% aluminum. So 1.25" thread, the great little bearing system. But now instead of, just to remind you guys, the friction lotus just snaps in, and that's a very polite interface between your bowl and your vacuum chuck.
Oh, what kind of wood is that bowl made of? I'm kidding.
From the Pyrex forest.
Transparent aluminum.
It's polished to 80,000 grit.
80,000 grit, he said,
and
folks.
Then you can see through it so you can see what's going on. Yeah. But check this out. The friction lotus is built right in. You don't need a separate piece anymore. Everything is there ready to go, including the seal that you've already seen a million times before. So this is just wicked cool. This was just a laugh because you just did a video on it. And
you did that just because of my video?
No, this was on the machine being made. And when I saw you, I was like, oh no, she's got to know about this. But, you know, someday.
Well, she doesn't know about everything. So we'll be back to talk with you guys. Right now, I want to go over to, well, there's Robust right there.
Oh, yeah.
Robust is right there. Somebody was asking for Steve Sinner. Now, where did I see Steve? Oh, we were also asked about, Duncan is asking about the Robert Sorby stand. And there it is right there. Robert Sorby. I think I'm on the way to Steve's place, going this way. Who have we got for Robert Sorby? Hey, we've got Daryl Jones, and he's cool.
Oh, hey, Daryl.
There's Daryl under
Kevin
the face
back
shield.
there, I think.
Can't really recognize him, but that's him doing some training. And then there he is. Hi, Daryl. And he's doing some turning. And then these guys, Clive, we recognize you from a long time with Sorby. There he is. Nobody's turning on this lathe. Now, where did I see Steve? Well, we're wandering here, and we're going to find Steve somewhere. If you want to switch to somebody else for a minute, that would be okay.
You just passed Joe. So.
Yes, here's Joe. Joe, do you know where Steve Center is? There's Joe.
All right, dueling cameras.
Yeah, Joe on 2 cameras at once. Vince's sandpaper. I think Steve is over this way. Smile.
All right. Yeah, it's been a great stream to kind of be able to see all this stuff live. And so again, if anybody has questions or comments or asks, let us know in the comments. And,
Ooh,
we'll
ooh,
certainly take a
ooh.
look. Uh-oh.
Here's Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
She has very normal looking hair today.
Yeah.
Boring. How are you, Rebecca?
All right.
I'm wonderful. Everything's wonderful.
She's wonderful. Yeah, we know that. Absolutely.
All right. Well, you're going to do another one of these walking tours on your own live stream, aren't you, Cindy?
I am. I'm going to do some spontaneous live walk around. Whenever there's not a lot of traffic in my booth. So put in your requests and you'll find me. Let me go back to me.
So yeah, I've just put all 5 of us back on, and I thought maybe we would, do a little bit of a wrap up or something. Maybe just say thanks everybody for joining, and for me, check out woodturningtoolstore.com for some specials. Airbrushing Wood has a special going on. Steve has a $5 shipping special going on at turningwood.com. Cindy, you've got. Do you have anything you want to announce? Maybe your next demo.
I have a special. I
Oh,
have a 10% off my next demo, and you have to use the QR code that you can find if you're at the symposium.
Ah.
If you're not at the symposium, I will figure out a way for you to get it. But I didn't think that through far enough.
Yeah, I should have had that graphic ready for you, but
I should have.
Do not.
Well, if you
really lacking in graphics.
if you take a picture of it and then send it to us when we send out our emails in the next day or so announcing our specials to everyone, then we can put that in our thing.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, have I seen Pat Carroll and Helen Bailey? Yes, I have. They're wandering around and
are you going by Lyle's booth? Maybe you could let him know to kind of get on camera and say hi. I don't know who's that.
Yeah, Lyle's over here. I'm going to take me off and put him on here.
Okay.
Hey, Lyle. Here's Lyle.
Are you still live?
We're live.
Yeah.
You're live.
Look at this.
You're
We're
on.
carrying tools away. All right.
Yeah,
Thank
Lyle's
you.
just,
Part of the family now. Keep in touch.
He's doing what he does best, selling tools.
Perfect. Well, good. Well, if you got any question about Lyle's system, certainly give him a call. And
here's Mike.
Hello.
Hey, Mike.
We wouldn't be able to do this without Mike.
I don't know about that, but
well, yeah.
Good stuff.
Fun, right?
Good to have you here.
It's good to be here.
Yeah.
And make sure everybody that's out there, come back to me. Follow, like, subscribe. Cindy Drosden, Todd Rain, Steve Wurtster, Joe Fleming, Lyle Jameson. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Help them do more of this and get better at it.
Mike is our social media coordinator.
He is, yeah. He's doing a fine job.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. He's doing a lot better job than we do.
Yeah.
Right, Lyle?
Yeah. Todd, great job. Let's do this again. This is wonderful.
It is. It's fun.
Perfect. All right. And Joe, do you have any last sort of words? I think we're gonna wind this down a little bit unless Cindy has something else to show. Oops. Joe just left the stream. So we'll see if he joins back. I think he accidentally hit the back button. So it was a lot of fun.
Where did Joe go?
Yeah, he swiped the wrong way on his phone.
Oh, and somebody, Dr. Bob is asking about Dory. She's here. Lyle's wife, Dory.
She went back to the room to get a restaurant reservation and stuff, so she's not
Good
in
stuff.
the booth at the moment, but Dory's always with me at AAW. It's like a family event that we have going here that see old friends and give everybody a hug.
And we love it that Dory is retired because now we get to see her more.
Yeah. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, there's Lyle.
Good. I don't know. What do you think, Steve? I think we're Cindy. I think are we wrapped?
I think we've done what we can do here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what you might show there live some other time. So all the people out there, take a keep an eye out for that. Take a look at like Mike said, our Facebook and YouTube channels. You'll see those live announcements there. And
You'll be able to find my next live stream on my YouTube. It might not let you know until the last minute. Oh, and here's Joe.
Sorry, everybody. I hit the wrong button and turned off my phone.
No worries.
Okay,
Thank
Joe.
you. Well, thank you,
Bye-bye,
Cindy. Thank you,
everyone.
Joe.
See you
Yeah,
guys.
thank you very much for being there. So,
Thanks, everyone.
all right. Thanks, Steve.
My pleasure.
And great hosting. I think that worked well. So hopefully, we'll be at SWAT. At least I will. Are you going to be at SWAT?
Not
year,
currently
Steve?
planning on it. No.
Not currently planning on it. So hopefully we'll do some live streaming from there as well, and maybe Steve can join us from the shop and host from the shop that way. So
sure,
we'll see. Anyway, everybody, I got to say good night and goodbye, and have a great weekend. And Steve, thanks again for joining. Thanks to Cindy,
Thank you,
Joe, and Lyle. Right on. All right.
Beep.
Bye-bye.
So long. Farewell. I hate to see you.